I imagine you've definitely heard of landscaping, and if you're into keeping fish, you've certainly heard of aquascaping. But even though you've probably got one or more at home, you might not have heard of potscaping. A potscape is any area you've decorated with an array of your favourite potted plants, and it has grown dramatically in popularity over the last decade, thanks to the indoor plant boom and the desire to keep plants in pots, with more people renting and backyard spaces shrinking. The first rule of potscaping is to pick a colour scheme for your pots and stick with it. This is so important because this is where you can utilise the element of design called unity. If you happen to be one of those people with a mixture of misfit pots you've collected over the years, there is no need to break the bank to replace them. There are so many DIY options to match your pots to your colour scheme. Step 2 is to regularly give your plants a good tidy. This at minimum should be done at the start of each season. If your plant has any dead or sick growth, just take it off. This is the best gardening hack to instantly making your plants look happy and healthy. Whilst playing around with the pots, don't be afraid to take the plants out and check the root and soil health. A couple of soil problems you're going to encounter are hydrophobic hard potting mix or sludgy wet potting mix, often caused by overwatering. And here's where the third rule comes in handy. Group your plants into 3s and 7s. 3s and 7s are tried and tested by designers, especially if you can add some height variation in there. Variation in height creates a point of visual interest, and if you've got a small area, you can increase your floor space. Shelving like this Jack Garden Up plant stand is perfect to create elevation and get those pots up off the ground to increase your floor space. The shelving is great because the bars allow drainage and ventilation, and the black bars means that it blends into the background, allowing the plants to be the star of the show. And if you do happen to catch a glimpse of the stand, it's got this really elegant swirl design. How much better does that look? And I've got a whole lot more floor space now. The arrangement looks unified and the plants are looking healthy in the centre of attention. I think that's what we call a win-win.